NBSK Pulp plant in Canada. So in short, they have two major processes, one digestion with acid and base, and next one is bleaching. They are a unique installation in the sense that SENTRY is installed in the large aerated lagoons far, far away from their office. They install our sensor in order to monitor the effectiveness of the two lagoons in treating the wastewater that's coming from these two major processes, which is high in temperature, high in conductivity, pH, and discharges. How does SENTRY help the client? So SENTRY helps the client with real-time monitoring of biomass health at their lagoon, and also helps to identify impacts of loads, like what happens when the temperature goes way below freezing point, when there is shutdown, when they introduce molasses to keep the microbiome active during the shutdown events, and etc., giving us an inside look into what's actually happening in their treatment, rather than just measuring influent and the affluent. So down the years, so with this client, we have a lot of correlation with SENTRY systems. So correlations with ATP, biological stress index, BOD, and COD. And we are also able to indicate microbial activity in transition states. Transition states here means when the system is shut down, the activity is super low. When the system is back up, the plant starts again, the activity goes up. So a more clear look into how the system is performing. You might be wondering what to do with this information, right? Now, what can we do with this? One of the reasons they are our top 5 is their trust in SENTRY, because they were sure that we represented their system, and so that when a shutdown happened in this past in July of this year, they noticed that the SENTRY signal went critically low, lower than the usual alarm bands, which is indicated by the lower alarm band in the SENTRY dashboard. So there were a couple of issues with this. One, it's summer and there's a peak production time. The client had to start the plant, but we're very cautious and worried that if they break the system, it might set back the plant production. They contacted us, and next step, what we did is the client and the SENTRY worked closely. In the next slide, the client, we worked closely with the client, monitoring the signal during the startup. The client gradually increased the load, and when there was a green light from the microbes that, hey, we are good, we are eating what you're sending us, and it's not affecting us, then they eventually went to full-scale production. This is how SENTRY helped them. And you might realize as an operator that you might never need this. You just put everything and hope that, hey, everything's good, everything's going to be fine, because we have done it before. But it's like reverse parking your car, right? And having a back-end camera. You can do the reverse parking, but having a back-end camera helps you to be cautious and avoid the collision. So it's something that this client has used, and it's definitely a top 5 for this year.